Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Sisu, Road to Revenge, and this is a sequel to the one-man army action flick from director Jalmari Helander, starring Jorma Tomila as our protagonist who is taken into Russia to get his home that had been taken over by the Soviet Union. And you have Dragunov, played by Stephen Lang, the man who killed his family, who is hunting him down at the behest of KGB officer Richard Brake's character. And this film is intense. It is shot well. Helander does have to lean a lot on special effects here, and they're not always the most convincing, but they're big, they're wild, and the explosions are crazy here. And this action is propulsive, it is creative, it's ridiculous. And I would say that this film, if you're looking for pure action, this has it. There's this long chase sequence down this road, and then you have planes, and then you have this crazy climax on a train. There's a lot of lapse in logic because, there's no way in hell this character would survive this, but Tomila just really keeps selling this unstoppable force who just won't let things go. And Tomila really has a great relationship with the camera and being able to sell specific faces because he never talks. And you have Stephen Lang, who's such a dastardly villain who is keeps track of curse words and stuff like that. Probably if you did that, this man would fail very quickly. Every sentence has the F word in it, and he's just such a bastard. But he's such an interesting antagonist for Tomila's character. And this film, you could say, jumps the shark. It goes insane with some of the stuff that it has. That first film felt relatively grounded but stylized up until we get to the plane, and it's just how did this man survive this? You have 10 of those conversations in this one. There's some ridiculous things he winds up doing, especially with a tank and a missile, and being able to leverage the biggest, most terrifying weapon out there to, take down its biggest competition here. And this film adds that emotional baggage of him losing his family and then breaking his house down so he can bring the whole thing with him back to Finland. There's an emotional bits of baggage here that really reinforces just how poignant and impactful this is. And this is a film that there's so many narrative beats in this that make absolutely no sense, could not happen, are absolutely ridiculous. But you keep doing it because you want the action, you want to be able to sell it. And I think Sisu Road to Revenge really captures the action in a visceral and intense way, and figuring out that fun, pulpy kind of mix to it, but also taking it seriously as this martial arts opportunity. And here, this film is, I know the first one got a lot of it's John Wick in Finland against Nazis. Here it's, against the Russians. And this film is ridiculous. It's over the top. It's even hard to describe some of the choices that this character makes. But Tomila just has such great presence. Lang, great presence. Brake, great presence. Helander does such a great job of bringing this story to life in such a visceral, bombastic, crazy kind of way. You have all of these Russian elements from Juri Sepa and Tuomas Wenola, who are the composers, just find this big bombastic score to really accentuate this film. And you have a killer action hero. There's just so many moments that just absolutely makes no sense, kind of knocking it down from a film quality perspective, but it is a thrilling, satisfying conclusion to this story. And even the final scene just has so much emotion in it. And it's quite a simple one that anybody can put together, but it has its impact that is felt. And it's just beautiful little commentary about community. But most of this film is about this revenge-seeking warrior with his dog and all the craziness that they get up to. And this is like almost a non-stop action thrill ride, and it checks all those boxes in such a fun and exciting way. But those are my thoughts on Sisu Road to Revenge. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.